In this video, I want to talk about Rockstar Games and the hype they gain from their mainline titles, Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption, going in order from GTA 1 all the way to GTA 6. And let's see how they grow the anticipation through teasers, trailers, and even through the leaks. Let's get into it and see how the best game developers create colossal anticipation for their games.
Nice work, kid, but the shit's hit the f***ing fan. The cops are crawling up my ass with flashlights looking for you. I booked you a flight to San Andreas.
With Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar hired a team to write newspaper articles about the game to generate outrage from families, news, and politicians, essentially causing a mass moral panic to cause controversy. Their thought process was this: if it's so bad that everybody wants it banned, then it must be bad, so I'll try it for myself. And it worked. Rockstar sold over 6 million copies during the game's lifespan, with ads like Grand Theft Auto, it's a crime, and it's controversial TV ads.
All right, my boy. Pretty little thing, ain't you? And we want to keep you like that.
GTA London is the only time a GTA game has taken place in a real location. London, 1969. A simple expansion pack for Grand Theft Auto 1 that reworks the game to become British. NPCs now willingly drive on the wrong side of the road, and you can visit the Big Ben and even Buckingham Palace. And for the advertising, Rockstar would velcro GTA London copies up on billboards for people to notice, as well steal. And they would also throw game discs into crowds or at DJs. With Grand Theft Auto 2, Rockstar ran the same controversial ads on TV and through magazines, with the subtitle, "Respect is Everything." This game takes place in a city sometime in the future. It's not really stated when, but this game had a lot of stuff. It expanded the map, added more mechanics like the respect system, sort of similar to the honor system in the Red Dead games. And I wish I could have said more about the 2D era games, but there really isn't much to go off on. Now things are starting to get good. Rockstar's Murder Simulator. Grand Theft Auto 3. This game was feared for its realistic graphics, if you can even say that now, and was heavily marketed by the news, politicians, as a game training the youth to kill.
They're deep into a video game called Grand Theft Auto 3, where players assume the role of an escaped convict who hijacks cars, guns down pedestrians,
Aw, dude.
has sex with a prostitute,
Want me to shoot her? Yes.
then earns extra points by killing her.
The commercials showed carjackings, murder, destruction, and mass shootings, all set to release in 2001. However, it had to be delayed for adjustments after the September 11th attack in New York, where Rockstar's head office was actually just a few blocks away from the disaster. And while unintended, this may have boosted the game's controversial nature, enticing people to buy it more than ever. After the game came out in 2001, the controversy grew bigger than ever, with news channels discussing its effects on children, or that it glorifies violence against women. Some even tried to link the video game to an actual murder, with some saying it's the whole reason the murder even happened. But that will be left for another time.
My beautiful house! Look what you've done to it!
This is for my brother!
I trusted you, Tommy. I would have had you made.
Say goodnight, Mr. Diaz.
For GTA Vice City, Rockstar ran ads across billboards in major cities, as well as hanging up posters around cities to advertise the game. However, most of the marketing came from screenshots and trailers on TV. Once again, the media was in an outrage, claiming the game incited hate towards Haitians, with its Haitian gangs. But after backlash from Haitian groups, Rockstar re-released GTA Vice City with any mention of Haitians removed. Rockstar also gave certain collectibles like postcards for Vice City and even a CD box set with all the music from the radio stations. However, it was nothing compared to Rockstar's next game, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
It started in 2004 with the announcement of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Rumors were spread saying the game would be set in 70s San Andreas, and just like people today, they were upset that the game looked too similar to the last one. This is when GTA changed their strategy forever. When the game released, it was of course controversial, but players loved it. But when one man went through the game files, he found something crazy. A mini-game with CJ's girlfriends where you have some hot coffee with them. And politicians found out they were outraged, demanding that the ESRB change the game's rating to 18+, and they did, limiting the game's reach because major stores refused to sell games with an 18+ label. In 2003, as a result of backlash, lawyer Jack Thompson sued Rockstar Games, Take-Two, PlayStation, and Walmart for over the Grand Theft Auto games. The hot coffee minigame only pushed his point farther. He later sued Rockstar Games again in 2005 on behalf of families of officers who had been killed by a quote-unquote compulsive GTA player. This game was released at the same time as GTA San Andreas for the Game Boy Advance, and people were mad that the game came out on a console for kids. It's about all I could find, sadly.
I always regretted what happened back on your daddy's farm, Red. I should have been there to make sure you joined them. But lucky for me, I get a second chance. Angel Studios, later renamed to Rockstar San Diego, initially worked with Rockstar when they were known as DMA Design while making games for the Nintendo 64. Later, Rockstar and Angel Studios merged, then set out to make Red Dead Revolver, an arcade western action shooter with a fairly simple story, but when it was released on May 4th, 2004, it was decently popular, enough to warrant a sequel, but that won't come out for another 6 years.
Antonio, que pasa, amigo?
You do know I'm Italian, don't you, Don? Not, Spanish?
Of course. How silly of me. I just love all the Romance languages. My God, this is good. It tastes just like chicken, but somehow more, sentient. You want some?
I already ate, thanks.
Ugh, too bad. It's fantastic.
GTA Liberty City Stories takes the player back to Liberty City set before GTA 3, and released on the PlayStation Vita. Fans were divided whether they liked the game or not. Some said the game's plot wasn't as good as other games in the franchise, but it was still a success for Rockstar, selling over 8 million copies. Parents were of course angry that Rockstar was pushing these games onto consoles they give their kids, and politicians were mad that some missions display cutscenes depicting cannibalism.
It is genius, no? Genius! Frankie! Genius, Rennie. Genius, darling. It is the story of the age. Success and failure. Man, woman, and me, I smash them together.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories was less controversial, and fans loved it, minus the now common controversy about violence against women and minorities. There wasn't much I could find other than the praise that this game gets, but the hype doesn't start until another few months.
Can we stop with the fat jokes, Florian?
It's Bernie now. After I came here, I wanted a complete change, so I became Bernie Crane. I'm sorry about the fat thing. You're still kind of cute.
Gee, thanks.
At E3 2006, Rockstar Games showed off a tattoo of the Roman numerals 4.
What I'd like to show you is my new edition. Microsoft and Rockstar Games are bringing Grand Theft Auto 4, the next generation of the wildly successful Grand Theft Auto series, to Xbox 360 on October the 16th, 2007 in North America.
And fans freaked out, knowing this was the first GTA game on the PS3 and Xbox 360, set to release on October 16th, 2007. GTA 4 Trailer 1 released on March 29th, 2007, and actually crashed the Rockstar Games website by the amount of people that were flooding in to watch it. However, GTA 4 was delayed in August, set to now release in early 2008. Then, it finally came out on April 29th, 2008. This game garnered controversy for its realistic portrayal of murder, hard life, struggles as an immigrant, and, it also included backlash from Hillary Clinton and Jack Thompson for their portrayals in the game.
We took on this place and we gave it the fucking finger. Fuck you all! I don't care what people say. Tony Prince and Luis Lopez could not be stopped. Huh? Oh, jeez, who's this?
What's up, my...
Oh, did he just say that?
Back in E3 2006, Rockstar said GTA 4 would have DLC packs released after the game releases. Fans were excited. When the two released, The Ballad of Gay Tony and The Lost and Damned, fans loved them, liking GTA The Ballad of Gay Tony over The Lost and Damned for its more exciting gameplay and better mission structure. Releasing after the DLCs of GTA 4, Chinatown Wars was set in Liberty City, and you play as Hong Li. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I horribly mispronounced that. To which you try to avenge your father's death. People were upset at the drug market mechanic, as well as its insensitive portrayal of Chinese Americans.
Die! You couldn't shoot a fart out of your own ass!
Red Dead Redemption was marketed with phrases like, "There's money to be made in a place like this," and its first trailer made its debut in 2009, but there was a teaser in a 2005 E3 demo. When the trailer first came out, RDR fans were wondering where Red Harlow was, who was the protagonist of Red Dead Revolver, while others called it a ripoff of Gun, another Western game, and others thought Bill Paxton was the main voice actor of John. When it was released in 2010, the game got a plethora of praise from every angle, except some of the devs who claimed that Rockstar worked them to the bone with long hours and just horrible working conditions, which, sadly, still seems to be the case today.
Well, Seth, sorry to interrupt your party.
Hey, John, come join us. We're having a jig. John, have you met Mary Lou? What about Francine?
I did as you asked and cleared out the rest of the graveyards. Doesn't seem to have done much good.
Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare was an overhaul DLC pack that set you out into the Wild West overrun by zombies. Fans and critics adored the vibe that the eerie Red Dead Redemption 1 world gave off, amplified by the horror elements of zombies, and while this game was memorable in its own right, the next game has lasted for decades on its own foot.
I asked for a fair day's pay after a fair day's work. Then he kind of got a little angry, so I admit, I kind of got a little angry.
Did you kill him?
What kind of fucking animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill him.
Oh, fuck.
But I did kidnap his wife.
Project Rush. If you know anything about GTA 5's development, then you know exactly what this name means. When GTA 5 was officially announced to be in development, people ran wild with speculation, posting fake map leaks and fake gameplay videos trying to pass the fakes off as real. But when Rockstar released the first trailer, fans began to do as they do and microanalyze house numbers to try and find a release date, connecting random characters to previous titles, saying that the old homeless man was Nico from GTA 4, Michael was Tommy from GTA Vice City, and the guy running from the cops was CJ from GTA San Andreas. It was also around this time that the most prominent GTA mapping group began work trying to map out the GTA 5 world, ending with a scarily accurate interpretation of the map. And when GTA 5 was almost out, the PlayStation Store had a massive leak. The entire game's story, and most of the audio files were leaked. The biggest leak Rockstar had up to that point. But something would happen 9 years later that crushes this leak into the ground. But we'll get back to that. When GTA 5 released in 2013, it was the highest selling piece of entertainment media in history, gaining $1 billion in 3 days alone.
You know, Michelle Rowland, the game made almost $1 billion in sales in just the first 24 hours. Places here in the Valley sold out.
They would then launch GTA Online following the success of GTA 4 Online and Red Dead Redemption 1 Online, providing updates over the time, making Rockstar billions, changing how they operate moving forward, but sadly, the online component for their next game is heavily neglected.
I guess, I'm afraid.
There is nothing to be afraid of, Mr. Morgan. Take a gamble that love exists and do a loving act.
Really, dumbass, really? 2. That was the first confirmation that Red Dead Redemption 2 was in the works. A Rockstar employee said this in an online forum when they asked what the devs were working on. 10 years ago, the entire map for Red Dead Redemption 2 was leaked, but almost nobody believed it. And that's because the original name for Saint Denis was New Bordeaux, which was the same name as the city from Mafia 3, so people didn't believe it. But when the game came out, people realized the map was in fact real. And a week or so before the game did come out, a store employee stole a copy of the game from his work and leaked gameplay footage online. Maybe that's why Rockstar isn't releasing GTA 6 discs on launch, but we'll get there soon.
Listen, man. When I was a kid, swimming off the Santa Maria, I once got a condom stuck to my face.
For years, there were talks about the remasters of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, but on October 8th, 2021, Rockstar confirmed it by posting a video titled Grand Theft Auto: The Trilogy, The Definitive Edition, coming soon, with an official trailer coming a few weeks later on October 22nd. People were hyped, and while some people didn't like the new models, many people at the time did not mind. I myself remember staying up at night so I could play GTA San Andreas, the Definitive Edition. And honestly, I loved it. I had a lot of fun playing it. And I remember on TikTok, a lot of people actually thought it was good at the time. However, as people played through it more and more, they realized it wasn't that good. There were a lot of bugs, overall texture flaws, and was just lazily done using the mobile ports as the base. And after many updates over the years, it's not much better. But in GTA San Andreas, the Definitive Edition, people noticed a picture inside the Little Probe Inn, a picture that seems out of place. It's a house, but not a house from GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2 like the others. A house that seems to be in a tropical location. And people began thinking, could this be GTA 6? 2014 to 2015, Rockstar devs were spotted scouting buildings in Miami, Florida. This was the first ever GTA 6 leak to ever grace the internet. And later on in March 2018, Insider Gaming, then known as The Know, reported on Project Americas, the alleged name for GTA 6, stating the game would be set in Miami in South America, with two protagonists, a man and a woman.
Okay, with all of that out of the way, here's what we've been told. The next Grand Theft Auto is codenamed Project Americas, and it will be based in Miami or possibly their facsimile of Miami, given how Rockstar does these things.
And one more minor tidbit, as for the game's protagonist, this has been rumored before, and it is apparently still yet to be fully, firmly decided, but there are rumors we could see a female lead for the game, which again would be an interesting choice. Not something they've done before. No word on whether it would be one of multiple protagonists like they do with GTA 5, or if they're going back to a single lead format there. With it being early days, that could also change during development.
Which many people called fake because GTA had never had a woman lead, even though in GTA 1 they would let you play as a variety of women. And 2 days before the release of Red Dead Redemption 2, Dan Houser was asked about GTA 6, where he said that he was happy he wasn't releasing it during the age of Trump. Later on, in October 2019, a user on Reddit posted a photo of a letter from a guide company saying they were guiding Rockstar scouters through South Miami who would arrive on the 14th of October. And in 2020, leftover code was found in the Red Dead Redemption 2 files referencing automatic guns and a parachute, all of which of course did not exist in 1899 to 1909. Leading some people to speculate that these were test assets for GTA 6, and in 2021, Rockstar was seen recording audio of a Miami police siren. Then, we got the picture from the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Definitive Edition, and finally, by 2022, Rockstar announced that active development for the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. And finally, as you all remember, September 19th, 2022, a hacker, who was only a kid at the time, used a remote to hack into the Rockstar Games Slack account and leaked over 90 video clips of Grand Theft Auto 6 development footage, all recorded from 2019 to 2020, giving us the biggest leak since GTA 5's story was leaked. The kid, known online as Teapot, was later arrested, but the damage was done. People shit on the game for looking terrible. And so a lot of other game studios came out with early footage of their games, like Uncharted and The Last of Us, to show support for Rockstar. And finally, on December 1st, 2023, Rockstar announced that GTA 6 Trailer 1 would release on the 5th of the same month. Sadly for Rockstar, GTA 6 Trailer 1 was leaked a day early on the 4th, in 420p, and the big letters saying buy Bitcoin. And then they finally posted the official first trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 on December 4th, 2023. That leak was a hard blow for Rockstar, but not as hard of a blow as Aaron got on the 3rd of December. Aaron Garbett, who is one of the lead developers at Rockstar and has worked on almost every GTA game, if not all GTA games, was working on GTA 6 and left his PC for a little bit. And then his son went into his room, and he recorded GTA 6 running on that PC. Clearly some kind of developer mode as the camera was flying above the city and a highway. His son then posted it to TikTok. Skipping ahead to 2025, in April, the Twitter account GameRoll posted asking, "What do you guys think Jason and Lucia's last names are? My guesses are Lucia Caminos and Jason Duval. Why? Because they sound cool, duh." And this was later confirmed after GTA 6 Trailer 2 launched. Then, in May 2025, an actor by the name of Oscar Hinata, I think that's how you say his name. I'll just call him Oscar. Now, Oscar, he posted an Instagram story of himself wearing a shirt with the GTA 6 character Raul Batista. Then, in September of the same year, domain names were registered that match some names we see in the 2022 leaks, mainly whatupapp.com. But here are all the domain names we know of so far. whatupapp.com, redeemapp.com, not too sure. buckmeapp.com, leonidagov.org, visitgloriana.com, brianandbradley.com, hookersgalore.com, wipeoutcornskin.com, myboyhasacreepycorndog.com. And I'm not going to lie, when I first read these, doing research for this video, I chuckled. I let out a little chuckle at hookersgalore.com. And my boy has a creepy corn dog, hot dog, what the fuck ever. I laughed at these. Yeah, they're funny. Classic Rockstar humor, and I love it. And it gets me really excited to actually play the game and see what these are. For once, I am ready for the future. Now, I'm sure Rockstar is working really hard on Grand Theft Auto 6, and when the game comes out, I'm sure GTA 6 Online won't be far behind. And if I'm honest, GTA 6 Online might be the GTA we'll be playing for another 13 to 15 years. I'm sure they'll make another game in about 5 to 8 years, but it likely won't be GTA 7. Might not even be Red Dead Redemption 3. Who knows what it'll turn out to be. But for now, let's all just appreciate the moment of excitement. You know, someone told me once, it's not all the time you get to be this excited. So it's nice to enjoy it while you can. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and as you can see, Rockstar grew their name from nothing to controversy, all the way to shutting down stores so the employees can play GTA 6 on launch day. They have so much hype behind the name Rockstar that other games copy their style. Even the President of the United States of America makes references to GTA 6 box art. Until I see you again, goodbye.